I'm going to show you how to upload a CSV file to Domo, and then I will show you how to visualize your data and create a dashboard. Okay, first of all, download this file, put it in your computer, and then we will put it on Domo shortly. Go to your Domo account or Domo instance, and here it will take you again to the Student Learning Center. Hopefully you already watched the video, and this is what I want you to do. Add a new data or a new file to Domo by clicking this plus button right here. Click it, and then hit this data, and then file. Well, let me go back really quick. So when you click that data, there's a bunch of options here, so you can actually connect it to a cloud database or any cloud data storage, or maybe API, or you can actually also use Facebook, Twitter, whatever is available out there. You can actually build a connector directly to Domo. You can upload a file, or you can connect Domo to your database, and there is a bunch of other options here. But I want you to do now is just to upload a file. So click File, give you a window here what to do. Click this Browse Your Files, click that. Then I want you to upload the file that you just downloaded from the assignment, daily AQI 2021 CSV file. And then after you do that, it will give you a little preview of the table, how it looks like. Yeah, and then keep going, click Next, and then what you need to do now is just to name it. Oh well, it already has a name, so I just want to delete the CSV at the end, and then you can put some description if you want, but it's not required. What is required is the dataset name, so save that. Now you have the data, it's just being imported. It will take several seconds to do that. Yeah, after it's done, you can actually see it here at the top. You can see this data here. Click that data, you will see how the data looks like. You can see a history. We are going to cover them maybe later in the week, but for now what I want you to do is just look at the data, look at how it looks like really quick. Here there is a little nice statistic if you want. Okay, after that I want you to create a dashboard and a card. First of all, create a dashboard. How you create a dashboard, go to this dashboard button, will take you back to the Student Learning Center, and I want you to click this plus button, and then we did the data. Now I want you to add a dashboard. So click the dashboard, give it a name, give your first and last name, Kevin Kusuma. Well, that's my name, but use your own name. Save. After that, it will create an empty dashboard for you, and you can find your dashboard here. This is the name of me. So if you want to go back here, when you log in, it will take you here. So if you want to go back to your dashboard, just click this Kevin Kusuma on the left. It will take you to this dashboard. Now you already have the data and the dashboard, and next is to create a card. And how you create a card is by clicking this plus button. There are two plus buttons here. I want you to use this one. Why, we'll talk about it in class, but click that. Now there is a few options. I want you to choose this create new card, and then create a visualization. There are a few options. Do you want to create new data, or do you want to use the data that's already in there? Because we already uploaded the file. Now I'm clicking existing data, and then look for the name of it. I think it's daily AQI right there. Click that, I'll give you some summary, and just data set. Click this, it will take you this is called analyzer, and what I want you to do is to create a simple card that will show any state you want to live in. In this case, since I'm living in Utah, so I'm gonna use Utah. And when you get to analyzer, what will happen is that it will show you an example of what you can do on Domo, which is to just plug in any random columns here. Just a little bit of introduction. Here's the card name, so name it for me it's going to be Utah average AQI. Let's do average monthly AQI. There you go. And after that, what you can see on the left side, here's the data. This is my data. You can actually change it if you want, but for now I want to use daily AQI 2021. Right underneath it, there's this dimensions. What you can do, this dimensions holds let me make it normal. These dimensions hold all the fields or all the columns that have categorical or date types. So you'll see this T stands for text, and then you'll see also this calendar sign, which suggests that this is a date or time type of column. And then here measures is where you can find all your numeric variables. And right below dimensions and measures, below them you can see this beast mode. And what you can see here is that you can create spatial calculation. I think you can do that on Tableau and Power BI as well, and you can also do it on Domo. We'll talk about it later, but for now what I want you to do is just use a simple bar right here. I want you to clear this, remove, or you can also just click and then drag it. And what I want you to do, pull the state name. Let me see. Actually pull the AQI first. Click it and then drop it in the y-axis. As you can see, you can see down here is the date range, and then the y-axis is the AQI. And Domo automatically aggregate it for you, which is sum, which that's not what we want. What we want is we want average. You can name it data label. You can label it average AQI like that. And then now I think this is week by week. I want it to be month, so I'm going to click here and then graph by month. Give me months. And I cannot see the number unless I hover it, so I want to add label. Here under the chart properties, you can find this data label setting. You can also scroll it up and down to find it if you cannot find it, but here data label setting, click that, you'll see this show total label. Click that, and then will give you the average 1723, 1796, and 1234. But this is not done yet because this is for all states, for all days, right? I want to only show Utah, so I'm going to search for Utah here, state name, put it here. Let's do Utah. Click Utah. I'm gonna put it in the filter. I'm gonna apply a filter, or if it's SQL, then this is the where statement. Apply. You can see state name in Utah. Yep. And then here, this little number here is called summary number. I can put click that and then use all values. Column. What column do I want it to be here? I'm going to use the AQI. And then instead of sum, I'm going to use average. And then there you go. That's what I want to do. And you can see this is the month by month average AQI. And then here the summary number is actually the combination of all this. What is the average for January to March, which is 20. Now after you're done here, what do you want to do is you want to save this. there's the save button here. If you just click the save button, it will save the card, but you will still be here. So the better way is to actually click the little arrow next to it, click that, and then save and close. Here you should find your card here. This is the main dashboard, and this is the appendix. This is where your card will be, and you want to move this card up here. How you do that is by clicking this wrench button. This is how you edit the dashboard. I'm gonna click that. A lot of options. Just click this edit dashboard, and then scroll down, just click it, and then drag it, and then drop it here, up here. Will look like that. I can adjust the size like that, and save it. That's all. Simple, right? And then if you want it to be, and then if you want to add a new card, it's the same thing. I'll create another one. I'm gonna do plus sign, create a new card, and then follow the existing data, and then click this delete AQI, right? Or I can save as this. I can copy this so that I don't have to go through that steps. I can do card options, and then save as, and then I can rename it. Now actually save it first. It will take me to the card. Then and here's the card. Actually, this is the card, and what you will do, you actually click this wrench button, and card option again. Take this edit and analyzer. I don't want to see that. This is the exact same card, but this is actually a copy of it. You can tell by the name of it, copy of Utah average monthly AQI. And now I want to see the average AQI by maybe let's say by state. So I can do, instead of this, I can do that state, and then kill that, and you'll see all this. Now I want to see the best state, so I need to sort this. What I want to do, I'm going to do AQI, and then click it, and then drop it, not in the filter but in the sorting. Drop it there, and you can do ascending or descending, or you want, this time I want to do descending. You'll see that yeah, and then this is just too big. Yeah, I want it to be maybe like the top 10. Oh well, this is the opposite. I want it to be ascending actually. And then after that, I want the first 5, or the maximum items. I'm going to put 10. Then we'll have the top 10. See that it will be like top 10 of the average AQI. Now let's make it the opposite, look better. This is the worst, and then here's the other bucket. I don't want that, because this is where like all the other states will get lumped in. So I'm going to go to general, hide other bar, and voila. Right, and I'm going to name it average AQI by state. Can I do it again? Like you know what, I think it's, yeah, let's try pie chart instead. Let's do that. It doesn't look that good, so let's go back to the bar chart, and there you go, still have there. And do it again, save and close. That's your second chart. And how you go back now you're on this card, right? You want to go back to your dashboard. How you do that, just click this Kevin Kusuma, take you to this dashboard again. Click that edit dashboard, and then drag it down here, and there you go. Simple. Next video I'm going to show you how to add a new user. In this case you're going to add me to your Domo instance, and then share me this dashboard so that I can grade it. Simple. You only need to have one card on a dashboard, but if you want, you can have more. You can play around. You can also upload your own um, data set if you want, however you want it to be. But the main thing is that I want you to create a dashboard with a card and send me the link. Share it with me. Okay, thank you.